Hey guys, how's it going? So I decided to make an Aphria video, and this is probably going to be my first release on the weekend. I will show you guys my Aurora share position and what my strategy is, but that will be in a video sometime over the weekend unless I forget. No, I probably will make a video on it because something that a lot of people want to know. How many shares I own of Aurora, what price I own Aurora at, blah blah blah, you know, all the good stuff. So I will show that over the weekend, but we will be talking about Aphria in this video. So Aphria is a very, fundamentals of Aphria are solid. They are the only profitable Canadian company right now in Canada. And on top of that, they also have exposure to the European markets. They are building a facility in Germany, and they just got the EU GMP certification, and they are going to eventually ship product from the Aphria one to Germany to sell to the German market through their company they acquired called CC Pharma. So overall, solid fundamentals. Aphria is trading at a severe discount to Aurora and Tilray. Why? Because Aphria doesn't have big rich investors in Aphria. So Aphria will trade with the market. If the market goes up, Aphria will go up. If the market goes down, Aphria will go down. That is my opinion. Do I have a position in Aphria? No, I don't, because I think there's better investments out there than Aphria. So I don't put my money into Aphria, even though Aphria does look attractive. If Aphria went to $2 billion, the stock price would be trading at roughly $8. But if Aphria goes to $8, where would that put Aurora? If Aphria is trading at $2 billion, I think Aurora will be trading at $4 billion. Again, that's what I think. I don't know for sure. We'll see what happens. Maybe Aphria will come out with some amazing news that will prop the stock up to $2 billion and surpass Aurora in market cap. Because Aphria used to be higher than Aurora when it came to market cap. But Aurora just surpassed them because Aurora has super rich investors backing the company, while Aphria doesn't. I think the reason why Aphria is not getting the support it needs for the stock price to go up massively is because of Green Growth Brands. Green Growth Brands tried to acquire Aphria back in the day because Aphria was under a lot of short attack and pressure. And in order for the pressure to go away, Green Growth Brand decides to buy Aphria, and at that point it didn't make any sense because Green Growth Brand had a smaller market cap than Aphria, and a lot of people were saying that was a ploy to prop up Aphria stock, and rich investors don't like that. They don't like the shady background Aphria has. So that's why I think the rich people don't want to go into Aphria unless they have to, and the market, if the market goes up, the MJ market goes up, Aphria will go up with the MJ market. Again, this is all speculation. This is all my opinion. None of this is none of this is true, because this is pure speculation on my part. This is what I think of Aphria, because to me it makes no sense. Aurora surpassed Aphria in market cap by $800 million. Aurora used to be below Aphria at around $600 million US, while Aphria was trading around $900 million US. And then Aurora surpassed Aphria by almost $1 billion in literally a few days. And Aphria didn't really move anywhere. Aphria only started moving up as the MJ market got more bullish. So, that's my speculation. But right now, the entire sector is bullish. On the Canadian side, it's trading at 1.48 billion, and Aurora is trading at $2.5 billion. So Aurora is trading $1 billion more than Aphria. That is insane. You could call Aurora overvalued. Yeah, sure. But overvalued or undervalued, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what makes a stock is the investors. And Aurora has a much bigger, richer investor base than Aphria does. And that's the reason why Aphria stock hasn't really moved up massively. And if we look at Aphria, like, they're like the only profitable Canadian company right now. Fundamentals are strong. You know, they just got the EU GMP certification for AGS format, and not too long ago they got you know, Aphria 1 facility EU GMP certification. So it's really good news. The only thing they're lacking is a US strategy, while Aurora is basically in the US, in Canada, in, you know, America, in Europe, and Aurora has a much stronger position than Aphria in all those positions. But that's my opinion. Maybe some people say Aphria has a stronger position in Europe than Aurora. Right now, Aphria is not making any money on the European market, so it's still yet to be seen if Aphria will succeed in the European market. I'm sure they will. I'm sure Aphria will be fine long term. I'm still bullish on the fundamentals of Aphria. I just know Aurora has rich investors. That's why I'm backing Aurora. Tilray also has super rich investors. The logic behind Tilray is Aphria should have a higher market than Tilray. Period. The end. Like, Tilray is not profitable. Aphria has more cash. But Tilray is trading a lot higher. And Aphria has better assets than Tilray. And yet Tilray is trading a lot higher than Aphria, which makes no sense. But right now the entire market is bullish, so Aphria is getting dragged along for the ride. You know, Aurora is bullish, Canopy is bullish. Look how bullish Canopy is. Boom! Like, from 1356 all the way up to 1947 in a few days. In a few days, guys. That's crazy. And the high, you know, I'm thinking that after earnings it could drop like a rock, but I will be making a more dedicated video on that over the weekend. The Organic Dutchman, boom, you know, like, everybody thought it was dead, and it doubled your money if you bought it at 25 cents. Boom, 50 cents, 100% gain. Could it keep going higher? Absolutely. It all depends on the rich investors. If the rich investor wants to pump the stock, it will go up. So, because, you know, it's trading on a massive amount of volume, so we'll see what the rich investors do. But, you know, I'm not bullish on T-Guard, but it doesn't matter. If rich investors are bullish and they want to buy it, they want to pump it, they will pump it. So maybe a bunch of small retail investors are pumping it, but I really doubt that. I think it's the big money boys, like the, you know, the people who have tens and hundreds of millions of dollars that are pumping T-Guard. But that's my opinion. Kronos will trade with the market. I think Aurora will surpass Kronos market cap eventually, but Aurora still has a lot to show before that happens. We'll see what happens in the future. No need. But Hexo, even Hexo, I'm bearish on Hexo, but yet Hexo still goes up. It still manages to go up. It's up 21% today. Could this rally fade? I don't know, but, you know, it still could be a huge opportunity because rich investors could pump Hexo stock out of the dollar range so they can continue to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. Or scenario number 2, Hexo does a reverse split so they can reduce the amount of shares they have so they can continue to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. We'll see what happens, but I'm thinking that a reverse split is in Hexo's future. Could be wrong. That's my speculation anyways, because they want to continue to trade on the New York Stock Exchange, and if they can't get the stock out, they're forced to do a reverse split. Liberal Health Science. You know, I like this company, but even this company's bullish too. It went from 42 cents to 55 cents in a short amount of time. Will it continue to go up higher? I really don't know. I hope so, but I don't know. I hope so because I am a shareholder of Liberal Health Science, and I want the stock price to go higher because I want to make money off Liberal Health Science. But at the same time, I am a long-term holder on Liberal Health Science. I believe that when Florida becomes legal, Liberal Health Science should be worth way more than 55 cents, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, no, that's not part of it. Curaleaf, even Cura was bullish. You know, it went up quite dramatically. It went from $3.94 to $8.40 in a short time. Will it continue to go up? I don't know. Probably, but we'll see what happens. MedMen, I'm super bearish on MedMen, but people are still pumping it. Retail investor, rich people, they are still pumping it. So we'll see what happens. I think maybe earnings could drop it. Who knows? This shows you. It doesn't matter. As long as the company doesn't go bankrupt, eventually the stock will get pumped. And this is exactly what happened to MedMen. It got pumped 100% in a few days. Will it continue? I'm not going to gamble on MedMen because MedMen is a dangerous company to gamble on unless you're buying at like near 52-week low. Then yeah, sure, I'll make a little bit of a gamble, but no, I'm not going to make a gamble on MedMen. Ianthus also, I'm bearish on Ianthus, but it went up 50% in a couple of days. Ianthus could go up higher too. They could go up 100% like MedMen. So we'll see what happens in the future. True Eve also very bullish. It went from 859 all the way up to like 1855 in a couple months, or not even like a month. So yeah, 100% in a month. That's pretty good return on investment. Will it continue to go up higher? I don't know, but if it ever goes back to $8, $9, that's an opportunity. We'll see if that happens. It will probably happen again, unless we are in an actual bull market and True Eve makes like brand new all-time highs. Australia's Capital, same thing. It went up 50% in a couple days. There's also other companies like Vero probably went up too. Vero Health went up. When MJ stocks, they all trade the same. When one goes up, they all go up. So, Vero, you could have made a decent coin off of 68%. So, yeah. And then there's Slang. Slang also made, I have a position in this one. Slang also made a really nice return on investment for investors if you bought it at the low. Almost 100% so far. Could it continue to go up? Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. I have a position in Slang, and I'm hoping it keeps going up. It might not. It might just drop off the cliff. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But right now it looks bullish, and as long as the MJ market is bullish, Slang will probably go up. Maybe I'll take some profit along the way, not like 100%, but we'll see what happens. It's very bullish right now. RSI level is at 72. MACD is bullish. Could it fade? It absolutely can, but the golden cross is going to happen very soon here, so I think the bottom's in, and I think this thing is going to make new highs, and I think we're going to probably go back to around 50 cents. Could be wrong. Pure speculation on my part. We'll see what happens. The Dow, the stock market, still green, even with the whole tension between China and US. Doesn't matter. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.